Welcome back everybody to Disco Elysium. Last time we left off after we explored the bookstore relatively thoroughly. Now I think there are two things left for me to do. One of them being talking to this lady who so desperately wants to sell me her books, but also this curtain. I don't know if we can go through there, but I definitely want to. This looks intriguing, and I have to know what's behind the curtains. I'm curious. So first off, let's talk to her. Maybe we can even convince her to just let us through, to aid in our investigation. Who knows? We'll see. Let's go.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting. That is an interesting name. I never heard that before.
Be welcome. And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
I bring the best energy into the space, of course. Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later. Give me money! Oh god. So, are you the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Absolutely not. It's too high-pitched. What if I want to buy a book? The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed. Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course. No, she was definitely slacking off. It doesn't matter. Now tell me something else. Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
This woman is horrible. Like, your daughter is standing out there, freezing, while you are inside in the warm. And the only thing that she has in mind is if she can sell any books. Jesus, lady.
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10. She's certainly very polite and helpful. 5. I felt some interest. 1. Not impressed. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that.
Come now. It's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research.
She crossed her
I
arms.
expect an answer.
Okay, then 10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart.
Gollum.
If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
My precious. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value add. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. Okay, let's change the subject. I think you're handling her wrong.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
Depends. I am the law, and I enforce the law. And you, ma'am, are probably like child labor that is not really within the law.
Denial is the way she copes with criticism.
Yeah, she does. Okay, let's change the subject.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I want to buy a book? The girl outside mentioned this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
Yeah, I see. There's so many people in the store desperately asking for books.
What in God's name is she talking about?
Okay, I don't really want to buy another book. I bought the books that I wanted to buy. That reminds me, I have to read this one book. But also, I don't know, I feel I have to kind of talk more to her so I can go through the curtains. So let's see.
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
Is she trying it with hypnosis or something? So what types of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
Okay, I'll take another look.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, book peddler. Okay. I got this one. This dusty tome brings knowledge on the history of innocence. It is written by one Joao Paulo Salomao Lopes de Fuego, a masked fascist who tries to reach a conclusion on which of the innocences is the coolest in the world.
The Greatest Innocence by Joao Paulo Salomao Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy.
Okay, now we have to read. Crack open this immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain.
Okay.
Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready?
I don't know if I am. Am I ready for that? I don't know. Okay, sure, why not? Let's see if I'm ready.
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence? Oh yeah, this is what I was made for.
That's so alright, go on, give me all the hints you got. Sola, Dolores Day, the Pericarnacian. You know, I didn't really absorb anything from what I just read. That's alright, just give it to me.
A pop quiz is a short examination designed to test your knowledge without any prior warning or announcement.
No shit.
Such exams allow the teacher to assess how thoroughly the students have retained the material at hand. Voila. Now blast that first innocence.
Bro, that much I gathered myself.
Thanks for nothing.
Half light. Easy success. Thanks for nothing.
Dolores Day. Dolores.
Dolores Day. Pain threshold.
Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern, she was powerful and beautiful on all her icons.
My brain is good for nothing.
Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps? Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
What? Not thinking about it, not thinking about it. Back to quiz. What?
A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this.
What?
Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't Dolores Day. Correct.
Ha!
Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth.
Of his mouth?
All he spoke was gold.
Whoa.
It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum.
Gold, 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 gold. More gold.
As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party. Question 2. Who was the strongest innocence? Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Sure, Trigon, I trust you got my back. You let me hanging. Encyclopedia, you did nothing for me before. Dolores Day. Vespa.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Vespa Messina is not a person, but a defunct state on the southeastern coast of the Occident.
Okay.
It used to take up most of the peninsula, before separating into the republics of Vespa and Messina. Care to try again? Correct.
Okay.
Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation. Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue.
Guys, I was reading this book because I was hoping it would give me some actual knowledge and maybe some yeah, I don't know, like skills. I hope this will end up to be like that. Right now, I just like get lots of knowledge. It goes in here and it comes out of here right now.
Question 3. Who was the false innocence? Got it under control. No problem. Solid on this one. It's widespread historical information.
Ernő Pasternak.
Correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences. Some assumed to have innocentic qualities. Some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most famous and important of these was Ernő Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra.
So the names are actually... Those two were options. Stepan the Despicable and Kedra were options.
Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much.
Yeah.
This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind.
Was that Dolores Day? Dolores? My stretch. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all, the most precious to humankind. That must have been Dolores Day because she said something about humanism and stuff. It was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. So it must be Dolores.
Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence, a most radical change to the whole fabric of the world. Everything from inter-isolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow and more beautiful.
See, I knew it. Easy.
Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get a B. Good enough. Everyone misses a few from time to time.
Yeah.
You would have done better if you just dialed the Dolores Day down a bit.
You! Damn you, you arrogant book. Close the book. Alright. Alright, we did the thing. Okay. I don't know if that was worth my precious lifetime, but it was a bit of fun at least. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna try to go through here.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
I'm just gonna pull it open.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse, that's why you're afraid? Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer, I need to get in there. But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. Continue. All right. I'll think about it for a while. No, I'm a policeman. I need to get in there. Although I kind of want to say this too. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do?
She
My
grabs her
God,
pendant again.
Even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Well, I tried it. Okay, but ma'am, police. Come on.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The powers? This is about the curse? That's why you're afraid?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
She's almost begging you. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
No.
She
Please
raised her
just
hand.
talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Like opening curtains? Very extreme.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Rip them apart, this time for real. Okay. She begs me to talk to her. Let's go talk to her.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side.
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
If it's just a storage room, then why does it have a Seminoles ward protecting it? If it's just a storage room, then it wouldn't hurt if I just peeked inside. It's not like it's cursed, right?
No!
She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped frown. Then she breaks down.
Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Just like Annette said.
Ha!
They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing.
Okay, I still need to go inside.
Are you happy now, officer?
Yes.
Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant. I didn't ruin nothing!
Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
How does this curse manifest itself? Why didn't you just tell me right away it's the curse? Have you sought help from anyone? How does it manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Her voice drops to a whisper. She peers at the curtains again.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean? Annette mentioned that the previous tenants have experienced some financial troubles. Wait, that's it? I was hoping for something more paranatural. Annette mentioned that, yeah.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
I feel unwanted too. What does it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Why didn't you just tell me right away it's the curse? Have you sought help from anyone? Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if the curse is real. Ooh, I think the curse is real. I just want to let me in there. Let's ask more questions. Although something in my brain said you shouldn't push her too far because she might, it might not gain me anything, but I would like to ask all the things. Have you sought help?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
Ah. She nods at the strange cage-like trinket on the curtains.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the ward as well?
Oh, this? No, It's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
It doesn't work, ma'am.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales. 15%!
Guaranteed, yeah. And how does that work for you?
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people.
Why didn't you just tell me right away?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Void raves. You have new words.
I have new words. Alright, I am curious about this, so let's pick up the case. Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if the curse is real.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
I had a few more questions about the curse. Gave smartest parenting advice. Oh no, I did? I mean, we can try the drama thing. It's white, so we can come back later and ask again if I fail. Convince her to let you investigate the doomed commercial area.
Time to fire up the old lie machine.
Ma'am, I'm a renowned private investigator, a paragon of law and specialist in all things criminal.
And I am his private partner, John Shaw. Together we run the preeminent postal surveillance firm in Revachol.
Shao is what the Seolite Empire was called in the Occident, back when far less was known about the people. It was a barbarian other, ever so mystical, on whom you could project any kind of exotic fantasy. The legend of it persists, and a lot of people still think the Shao is a thing.
I love that Kim just jumps in and helps me out with this. This is great. We're truly private in our partnership. But wait, there's more. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know if she's gonna believe it. But maybe we should say add a bit to it, but I think this might be too much. So we're truly private in our partnership.
Once we've caught our client's spouse in flagrante delicto, we blackmail them and pocket the money ourselves. Because that's what private investigators do. Now, I see that you are a married woman.
Some penetrating sarcasm from your colleague there.
What nonsense are you two going on about? This is not relevant at all. And besides, my husband would never do such a thing. We are proper people.
Mind your manners, John. This isn't the Great Shao Empire, where you can talk about sex stuff so openly. Alright, enough nonsense. The point is that we sometimes take on unusual cases. John?
This is preposterous. A waste of my time and of no help to anyone.
But it's fun. She looks displeased.
Our sincere apologies, ma'am. No more nonsense. We are offering to assist you with your troubles. Pro bono.
Despite his apologies, there's a twinge of amusement in the lieutenant's eye. That's right, and all you have to do is give us the key to the back door. Enough funny business. Will you just give us the key already? It's a good offer, ma'am. I urge you to accept our help. It may be the only chance to save your business. She does care a lot about her business, so I guess making the point about her business is a good thing to, like, use.
That's right. When not spying on the love affairs of the ultra-rich, we solve unusual mysteries by the low reload.
What better way than to ask us?
Oh my god! Will you stop with that incessant yammering? It's too much. If you wanted the key to the back door, you could have just asked for it.
Fine, I'll ask for it. Can we have the key?
Absolutely not.
God damn it, woman! Freaking hell. You could have just asked for it and then no. I had a few more questions about the... Oh, guys, what do I do? Okay, enough. It's saving. Uh-oh.
The curtains, tattered with
Rip
age
them
and
apart.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Let's go inside. Okay, what's this? Ghosty silhouettes of hair dryers. Okay. What's with that? It's like a massive... Is it a painting or statue? A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Oh, wait, really? Okay. I thought it was a lady. A pretty lady. Oh, well. What's this?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Knock on the door. Pain threshold. Challenging. 12. Break down the door. Broke into the communard apartment. Let's knock on the door first.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Okay, I'm leaving. And I'm trying to equip... Hang on. I'm trying to equip this. Maybe this will help?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
What can I do? Maybe she changed her mind now that I actually opened the curtains anyways? Ma'am, give me the key.
I wasn't kidding when I said we're parapsychologically done. You clearly don't care about the consequences. What gives you the right?
I am the law. I'm a rebel. I live by my own rules. I detected psychic emanations from within and was compelled to investigate.
Don't expect my help from now on. The back door is locked and I threw away the key. I won't trifle with such forces.
She fiddles with her pendant.
Do look at the books, though. The books compel you. You may be able to make up for this by buying a lot of books. I hope you're a voracious reader.
She threw away the key, she says. She might be lying about that, but also, maybe if I go and look at a dumpster... I don't really know what to do now. I mean, I can try...
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Ow.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Oh god, try to breathe normally. This really wasn't the best idea, was it? I deserve this. My body deserves to suffer for being this weak and disappointing. Is that blood I'm seeing? Rub your forehead. Please don't cry, slap your face. I don't want anyone to see me cry. I try to breathe normally.
Are you alright?
No.
This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
No?
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Okay, I don't know, proceed from here. I don't see any trash in here, so I'm gonna leave and see if I can find it. Maybe Annette has a key. Where's the kid? Oh, wait, oh, maybe it's too late? Oh, wait, I had a thought just then. Or not, it's gone. My thought is gone. Oh, there it is. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Oh, that's kind of sad. Erotica without erotica. Ooh. Better mouth your watch round me, boy. I was really hoping that Annette would be standing here so I could go and, you know, talk to her and see if she maybe picked up the key from the trash or whatever. Do I just go to the hotel and hope that I can sleep there? Because I don't have enough money to go sleep there to pay off my debt. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep in the hotel. I'm gonna try. Maybe I should unequip this. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, there's a party in here. Let's talk to this guy. I have a thought. Hang
That
on.
sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
An hour, 2 hours, pretty long. It's drink o'clock, not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? Mm-hmm. With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum.
Maybe I should lick it before I go. Ew! Finish the thought. I'm not gonna drink. No, I'm on duty. It's all about money, you know. I want to sing. Who's this? Maybe I can talk to Got and be like, hey, do you have like a
Can I help you?
money I owe guard? I saw another thing in the whirling. Oh, okay, nothing new. All right. Maybe I can just go upstairs and, I don't know, sleep the night through. Oh, we can maybe knock at the lady's door.
The door is closed.
Okay. No new options. Ooh, what's this?
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Ew. The what now? Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub,
Ugh.
still smoldering deliciously.
Ew. But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Very snug.
Like a cat rubbing itself against its owner's calves. A cat that wants you to smoke it.
Yes, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'll make it priority one. Well, I think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time.
It doesn't count if it's not all the time. Oh, God. Okay, so electrochemistry is definitely the bad boy, like the little devil on my shoulder.
And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
It does? About those bonuses. You need to get your hands on some cigarettes and then smoke them for those massive bonuses. Find a pack, put it in your hand, equip it in the health slot in your inventory, and the smokes will do the rest. Oh boy. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm locked out. I really can't go in there. Shit. That was my fear. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna go to the park bench and sleep there? God. Can I pay you another time? I just have 17 bucks.
Can I help you?
So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again? Actually, let's talk about something else.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Oh. Okay, it's in the evening. Can I talk to her more?
I can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches the falling snow and sighs.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Okay. Goody. I could sit down here on the bench, maybe.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
That fella is not leaving my side. Maybe I should talk to him and see.
Yes?
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone? Beat it. You're cramping my style. Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Okay. Okay, I cannot pass time, but everything that I can do, I can't do now, I think. Alright, so I don't have a place to sleep. Maybe if I talk to her?
Hello again, sweetie.
Seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you'd notice, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. No. What I wanted to do was talk to Annette and see if she maybe has the key to the back door in the bookstore. Because, I don't know, she doesn't seem too uptight like her mother. So maybe her mother was throwing away the key and Annette picked it up for safekeeping or something. And now Annette is gone because it's late. I guess she's somewhere sleeping. But I don't know. He talks about your debt. Debt at 10 p.m. Well, that's another half hour. Maybe it's the time then, Liz. Maybe try again after 10. We can try and see if the shop is still open. Maybe I can afford some smokes. I think smokes are at least better than bloody alcohol. I don't think he should be drinking more alcohol. I think the smokes were up here, right?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles lined the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in that dark green glass.
No.
All in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
No. How do I just buy cigarettes?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
I just want to buy cigarettes.
There, in that dark
I need
green
it all so bad,
glass,
just take it
the
in.
beauty, the truth, the poetry of it all.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
It damages my health. Okay, good to know. Give me a potent Pilsner beer. Give me Astra cigarettes. +1 intellect, -1 health.
Here you go, mister.
Alright. I don't want to drink any alcohol. Leave. I don't really see how +1 intellect is gonna do it much, though. Three T's. How idiomatic. Okay. Tools. Cigarettes are considered tools? That's interesting. +1 intellect. Wait, I buy a pack and there's 4 cigarettes inside? That's a scam. These Grad-made cigarettes are remarkable for their high tar content, a favorite of fishermen, police officers, and working men the world over. Can I talk to you, big boy?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Absolutely nothing?
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
I don't know, this really isn't my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
What is it, strike? Who are all these strike breakers? Look around. Maybe there's some info.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
What's with your shoulder all the time? He's always like... Did you hurt your shoulder?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Given a job to do! What exactly is your goal here? Don't have any tips on how to punch a guy, do you? Say, a really big race theorist guarding a button?
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
Uh-huh. Okay.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Oh, okay. What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance? Okay, I wanted to discuss something else. You're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's
points
locked.
Up the stairs.
The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer? Measure head? Have you considered storming in, like all of you? Head measurer?
Yeah. That giant up there on the bridge you talked to. Head measurer. Won't let the workers by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
You are swole as hell. You look like Hulk yourself.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Why didn't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Hey, yo.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No. They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, lightly bearded, square wedge. Alright. Okay, seems like what I have to do is get my ass kicked by Measurehead. Oh boy. I'm gonna be dead. Measurehead is a powerful man. Everyone should be measured. It's amazing. I don't know, I couldn't read the last thing. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Why is he always talking in caps lock? Hang on. Can I do anything to boost my physical? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe have clothes or something that does anything. An empire, authority. Maybe if I have more authority? I don't know. Conceptualization, physical instrument. What else do we have? Okay. What is the yellow? Pink. We're looking for pink stuff. More electrochemistry. My God. Esprit de corps. Damn it. Okay, it doesn't look like I have anything that I could use. Okay, I guess I just have to get my booty kicked, and then I will get some more knowledge if I go talk down to that guy there.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it.
Ow.
It hurts.
Ow.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk.
Yes, I am. The pressure.
Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Fuck you!
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple.
Ow!
Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
I'm not a violent drunk, I'm just a drunk. No, I won't fucking say anything. Ooh.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Whoa, he is a jerk. Oh, there's conversation available with...
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
Well, it would have gotten us through there.
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
But he's the one trying to provoke me. Okay, I was trying to assert my dominance over him, but I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero. How else are we gonna get through the gates? I can't promise that. I might attack him again. How else are we gonna get through the gates?
There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
I can't promise. I might attack him again.
The lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything.
Good.
That's right. You should do it again. It's the last thing you'll be expecting.
Yeah, but I don't really know what I gotta do then, otherwise. Let's talk to the big Hulk guy.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
I need you to be my champion against Jean-Luc up there.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
But you are swole as heck. You're gonna punch him down like nothing. He's gonna kick some serious ass, isn't he?
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
It has happened again. The Titan has your fist locked in his hand, and he's twisting it.
Another fit of criminal rage. Who are you, in your own words?
I'm a cop.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed.
No.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blind.
Good. Now go before you enter cardiac arrest.
Please, stop doing this. You are making us look bad.
Okay, I'm loading because I'm losing everything here. I'm not making any progress. Now, it's still 15 minutes until I can actually talk to Kim about my sleep situation. Or the money that I owe. You could read a book. I have the ledger. Is that what you mean? I don't know how this works.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers.
Read a case file
board,
just like that?
with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Case file could work. I don't know how this works. Am I then for half an hour sitting here waiting for... Why does the minutes not... Like, it's been 21:44 for like at least 5 minutes in real life now. This clock does not continue here. And do I just sit here and the ledger is washing down information over me, or is it literally like a means to pass time? Let's find out.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
Okay, let's start with the next world mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne.
Okay, I have a feeling it's gonna wash me information.
Cause of failure: rent too high.
Rent too high?
The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it? Read on. By the way, suddenly time has passed like hell. Do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Okay.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
Row 3.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villa Lobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Remove the mural, it is wrong. Keep the mural, it is right. Oh, I have to make a decision about this? Only action advance the time. So if you run around like an idiot not doing anything, the time is just stuck? That's how it works. Interesting, okay. Let's keep the mural.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible in the next world, for new people. And it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. The middle class are not to be blamed, it's human nature. I like it, but can we wreak havoc on other nations instead? I must have voted and possibly even lobbied to remove the thing because I don't believe in that rubbish one bit. Middle class are not to be blamed.
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
Oh, are we done with this? Alright, I can revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Okay, we put this away because it's now past 10 p.m. Maybe now I can talk to... Yeah, there.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
You should take care of that, then.
But I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Aw, bless Kim. He's my favorite.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
He is like best friend, isn't he? He's such a nice guy. I love Kim. Kim Kitsuragi. Best boy. Please, please let me go sleep somewhere. I won't destroy any further stuff, I hope. I'll try.
Can I help you?
So about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if you could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I will pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through, Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However...
He adjusts his glasses.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
I haven't drunk a single drop all day.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hold on, I still have my key, you know. This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it? I do have the key, but I already checked the door, and the door is not gonna open. But I think I have to say it.
Good luck trying to use it.
He taps his foot against the metal box installed in the back of the counter.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
Smart. This conversation is going... I'll find a way in, I'll break the door down. No. This conversation isn't going anywhere, right?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Might have something in my motor carriage we can use.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
You could hurt yourself. Don't do the thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant. We're done here.
Oh, did I fail? What's this? Pay for damages. Kim has offered to help. Go to his motor carriage in front of the whirling. Okay. Oh god. Kim, I love you. I owe you big time, mate. Alright, can we sleep in the car?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
I'm gonna sell stuff?
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things?
They are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
What do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Uh-huh. So you took his spinners? Look at Kim. Isn't that corruption? Look at the spinners. I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine? Point at Kinema.
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cup with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageous, yeah. Yeah, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me. It's only right that we sell them. I'm sorry that you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
You said something about a pawn shop. Thanks, I appreciate your help. Take the spinners, so I can take them. It wouldn't be right. I'm desperate. Thank you very much for the spinners.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Bless him. Take spinners, hubcaps to local pawn shops, sell the plaza. Alright. Kim to the rescue. Super Kim, Super Kim. Alright, sir. I have stuff to pawn.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
You do know that it's not really a fine night. The weather's terrible. How come you're still open? It's cool that you're still open, big city vibes. The weather's terrible.
Is it? Spring is capricious, yes.
Yes. How come you're still open?
The pawn shop is always open.
Mate, don't you never sleep? Is Roy high? Should we try this again? Roy doesn't really sleep. Let's see if I can do this now.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon? What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
And he's concealing that with his glasses. It is just me, or is it really warm in here? Look around. Step closer, sir. Could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. Get straight to the point. So where does a man get Pyrrolidon in these days? Can I see? I want to see your eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
There's a note of indignation in his voice.
It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of whirling before I lost my memory. Chill out, man. I'm a chill out cop who just wants some of what you're having. Wink! No judgment, yeah, just curious.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile, what's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Do you think he's gonna glow in the dark?
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
Oh, shoot! What is a particle decay
A
generator?
primitive nuclear reactor, also called a pile.
Why is it called the People's Pile?
Construction began during the Commune of Revachol. The people continued work on it after the Commune fell. They wanted a cheap source of energy for Revachol West. Needless to say, things didn't work out.
Why did it fail?
An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
Oh boy. Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of. It must have been tough, radioactive cleanup. How did you end up running a pawn shop? Must have been tough.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment. And early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Oh god. Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
Please, no morale loss.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Boom! Okay. How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forberg as I can.
Smart.
Still in the same city, but
Alright, thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
My man. Something to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 70 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Yeah. Oh no. His lovely radiant spinners, guys.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Both the lieutenant and the pawnbroker turn to you. I'd like to sell my clothes. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse. I don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
Yeah. Okay, bye. Awesome. So now I can actually pay my debts. Okay, let's go to Gart. Oh, it's raining now. And it's very dark. I'm giving the money. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Me running around with this bloody plastic bag.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well?
He glares at you suspiciously. Here's 70 real. Slam the bills down the counter. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. Yeah, I want to say sorry for the trouble. I am the sorry cop after all.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
How much is it?
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
Mm-hmm.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Oh my god! Where am I gonna make the money?
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
No. Wait, I can talk to... What's this?
Rigorous self-critique.
Uh-oh. Because I said sorry? Thought complete, oh no.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught.
Oh.
You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Oof. Oh god, my character makes me uncomfortable. Ay, ay, ay. I want to forget that. I really want to forget that, if I can. Okay, I don't know when I'm gonna next need a level up, so I'm gonna save that for now. Find money for rent and pay guards. 20 bucks a night. Oh god, I need to find more stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and go sleep. I don't know. Ooh, maybe his room is this one.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment.
Yeah.
We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright, let's go. Ooh.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
He lights a cigarette. He's a smoker. I didn't know that. I didn't know you smoked, Kim. How do you think today went? So what are your powers, our powers exactly? The RCM, say nothing, just look into the night. Didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
A cigarette is such a great idea. I think I'm going to have one too. I think I'm going to smoke one too. I'm not really a smoker. I really don't like smoking at all, but I can't change my guy overnight, so let's go.
You're cold, detective. Again, I only have exactly one every night.
He blows a steady stream of smoke. How'd you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
He flicks the ash.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Right then, the debrief.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
Yeah, well, sorry for all the puking.
Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, and we still have to get him down from the tree.
True.
By not ideal, He means he can't believe he let you try that trick and would be angry if he didn't feel the outcome was partly his responsibility.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure he was really dead. I still can't believe I missed that shot, yeah.
Being sober tends to help with precision. But moving on to the interviews. We weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
Yeah, but I need my badge.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be
It
important.
must be really important, yes.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
You know, it's so I can stay in great shape for the ladies, you know? With my expression and all.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
Yes, it's part of the Jamrock shuffle. I don't like to waste time, you know? My mind moves fast, the rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long-distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I don't like to waste time, you know? My mind moves fast, the rest has to try to keep up.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on a cigarette. Excuse me? A man of my... Wow! Kim, I thought we were mates.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiled suddenly. So, what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000, why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
He frowns. Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be so sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see. And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Yeah. Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
I don't want to kill anybody.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. I could listen to Kim all the time, like he has a very soothing voice, I think. And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens of Revachol, let's say it was the coalition, let's say it was the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The Morale Intern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous. Something even a little feminine. But in a strict manner.
What do you think of
The
them?
moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
Okay.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
I heard enough of Dolores Day already today. I have an opinion.
Do you?
The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on his cigarette. It's a slim, white thing in his fingers. Things are bad out here, point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. Always look on the bright side of life. We need them here.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way.
Damn it.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, Vigilance is okay with me.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
He looks at the roundabout. Say nothing, just look into the night. Thank you for this.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. 2 glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company. Not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts.
And in Jamrock and the JRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouettes of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah. Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. Ah, like ya. Nope. Alright. I love that he was complaining about all my running. I wonder if that is only a thing. See you in the morning. Good night. I wonder if that is if I would just walk everywhere, if it wouldn't happen. What's this? Item gained, empty cassette tape. I could try the mirror thing again. Hang on, what did I need for the mirror? Electrochemistry, impossible. I have a few items that might help me with this, like clothes. I could maybe... What do these pants do? Also the same thing. Let's see. Maybe it will work.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
The expression. Impossible 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop steam from fogging up the mirror. Ooh. Tool not in hand. The chain cutters? Hang on. I want to try that. Hang on. Can I do this now?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
17?
In it, your face.
Interfacing. I could put stuff into interfacing now, but I don't know if that is really worth it right now. So, maybe I have some clothes that do some interfacing stuff. This. Let's see what happens now. How much
A mirror hangs
chance I
on
have
the
now?
bathroom wall.
28.
In it, your face, adorned. The faucet is quite terribly mangled.
Yes!
But you just might be able to twist its parts into place.
I succeeded! We're 28% chance. Nice.
You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops.
Nice!
Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
I regained some morale. Nice.
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
I mean, it went from 3 to 8. Maybe I can equip stuff again that adds more... Electrochemistry, was it? Okay. These ones back. And these also add electrochemistry, okay. Like the yellow pens I like better. Just visually. But hey, now it's from 8 we went up to 17. I just want to I'm gonna try it.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay, let the mirror be for now. Now, can I go sleep in this?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
They do. I would love to clean it up first, but I don't think I can do it. Also, this pillow, I'm constantly, whenever I see it, I'm thinking of a pig snout every time. You crawl in. Ooh.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep does.
What?
And then sleep doesn't come.
What? Also, why? What happened there? But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
But why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps.
Ugh.
The pillowcase smells oddly.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Oh man, that's me at night. When I try to sleep and my brain just won't shut up. Who killed him? Who? No more thoughts. Fall asleep now. No, who killed him? Who?
Something to do with... What was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
It's like my brain wants to be braining, but then my brain is like, can't be arsed. No more thoughts, fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Brain, shush. Whoa, I'm dreaming! But we're gonna do the dream part of this game after break, guys. Sometimes I'm struggling with picking up where I need to continue, like how to make progress. Like wherever I go, I'm always branching out. Like, okay, maybe this, maybe that, maybe that, maybe that. And every time I go there, there's like, bum, no, you can't continue. And this makes me feel like I'm so slow. For example, with this time thing, I had to pass time so that I could talk to Kim, so I could get the money, so I could get to sleep, so now I can sleep, so now I can do the next, you know what I mean? Like everything is linked together, and I have to, since I don't know the game and I don't know what I have to do in which order, I'm just like stumping against walls every now and again, and I'm like, what do I do? Who do I talk to? Where do I go to make a little step forward? I feel like I'm stagnating a lot. After the sleeping bit here, or the dream, or whatever this is, delirium, we can hopefully make a little bit more progress, maybe talk to Annette and see if she has the key, maybe make some progress in the harbor. We haven't really progressed at all in that part, so we'll see.